1. Scorpio. True to your name, you are constantly setting your partner up for a sting. You're so jealous, it's a miracle you weren't born with green skin. You're always harassing the hell out of your lover, always asking them to account for their whereabouts. Snooping. Spying. Accusing, even making things up, just to test whether it's true. Ideally, you'd have your significant other implanted with a GPS chip so you could track them at all times. It's almost like you want them to cheat just so you can feel justified for being so insanely suspicious. 2. Virgo. You are so relentless with the constant nosiness and insecurity, you are likely to drive someone to cheat. They'll figure that if you're going to accuse them anyway, they might as well have some fun. You make your lover feel like they're in a suffocating prison. You never let them forget about that one time they checked out that one girl when you were at the beach. They've started to complain that they feel as if they're under surveillance, and that's because they are. If you're not careful, your jealousy will drive them into someone else's arms. 3. Leo. Your overblown ego prevents you from being jealous most of the time, because how could anybody want someone else after they've been with you? But underneath your confident lion's veneer is an insecure, shivering little kitty. The minute that suspicion creeps into your mind, your inner dictator will demand that your lover eliminate all members of the opposite sex from their life. 4. Aries. Just like the ego-driven Leo, your superficial confidence masks a deep insecurity. And it's not your partner's behavior that propels your jealousy, it's your own self-doubt. You start wondering what the problem is: your hair? The 5 pounds you gained? You won't make constant accusations. Instead, it will come in one big blow-up that's dramatic enough to win you an Academy Award. 5. Gemini. It's your guilty conscience that drives you to jealousy, your incurable wandering eye. You know the things you've said and done behind your lover's back, so when you get jealous, it's nothing more than projection. You figure that if you're doing it, they must be doing it, too. The more jealous you get, the guiltier you are of something. The minute you get jealous with your partner is the minute they should start keeping an eye on you. 6. Libra. You are very jealous, but you're also terrified of conflict, so you'll express it in little passive-aggressive comments. Why do you think that girl is cute? You need to get your vision checked. I mean, she's cute for a fat slob who doesn't know how to do her hair or wear makeup. You also realize that expressing jealousy can be seen as a sign of weakness, so the minute you make a slip, you dial it all back and due to your embarrassment. 7. Capricorn. You don't ask, because you don't want to hear the answer. You suspect, but you don't accuse. You can get extremely jealous, but you never let them know about it. Instead, you stew in your own juices and hope they won't succumb to temptation. 8. Taurus. You are by nature very loyal, but your mistake is to expect everyone else to be as loyal as you are. Your lover needs to give you a real reason to arouse any suspicions. In fact, they pretty much have to rub it in your face for you to even notice. But if they make it too obvious, you won't even explode in a jealous outburst, you'll cut the cord forever and be done with them. 9. Sagittarius. You're not prone to jealousy, but neither are you prone to forgiveness if someone gives you reason to be jealous. You realize what a slap in the face it is for someone to cheat on you. You also don't want to give someone else the emotional satisfaction of knowing that you're jealous. But to even get suspicious, you have to have a reason. Once you have a reason, the relationship is over. 10. Cancer. For you, love is blind, so you hardly ever even notice when someone's cheating. But since it's so unexpected, once you realize your lover is fooling around behind your back, you will never forgive them. They took your love for granted, so you took your love away from them. 11. Aquarius. You are okay with flirting and even the idea of polyamory, at least on the surface. On the inside, it drives you insane with rage. You like to think of yourself as open-minded and tolerant, but that's not what your conscience says. Once it becomes impossible to deny that your lover has other lovers, you will immediately cut off all contact with a cheater. You are the queen of ghosting. 12. Pisces. You see jealousy as an ugly trait. You're so understanding, you blame yourself rather than your partner when they cheat. After all, if you made them happy, this never would have happened. Unfortunately, people can sense that you are self-defeatingly forgiving, which is why they're more likely to cheat on you than on any other sign.